Hey Greyhounds, how are you? This is Mr. Rice and I'm coming to you today from the campus of Lyman High School. Yes, I am here and it's very sad because it is a empty courtyard here today. This place is just not the same without each of you being on our campus. And I tell you what, I look forward to the day that we can all get back together, the day our Greyhounds can come back together and interact with each other on this campus, say hi, just the simple things that I think we took for granted prior to this coronavirus outbreak. So I wanted to come back today and just share a little bit with you and talk to you for a few minutes here, and thought we'd get back into a little bit of a normal routine and do a Minute Rice. Maybe not just a minute, maybe a little more than that, but figured I'd give a little bit of thoughts as we go into the third week here of this distance learning. So the quote is from Ricky Rogers, and Ricky Rogers said, "Strength doesn't come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming the things you once thought you couldn't do." Again, that's by Ricky Rogers. And that quote I thought was fitting just because here we are in our third week. We're experiencing new things. We're getting settled into distance learning. Our teachers are getting settled in. You're figuring out your resources. You're figuring out all the things that you need to be successful as we go into distance learning. But I also know that many of you have said to me in the past, you know what, Mr. Rice, this virtual thing is not for me. I'm not great at it. It's too hard. It's very difficult not having a teacher in there to help support me, to interact with. But at the same time, some of you said, I love virtual classes and I love everything that goes on in a virtual setting. But I don't think any of us had agreed before this to say, yeah, I really want to have 7 classes online. And so I know that's coming from a place where there are challenges that are starting to settle in. You're starting to be challenged with the amount of work that's being processed. Maybe you're being challenged with just understanding the content. Maybe there's a lot of communication that you once didn't have to do in the past, but now you're having to figure that out. And so I want to let you know that you're not alone. We're all feeling the same thing. We're all feeling that challenge that is just something that is starting to really weigh us down. And so I just wanted to make sure you understood and that you keep in mind that we are all in this together. We as administrators, we're here to support you. Our teachers, we're here to support you. Our non-instructional staff, they're here to support you as well. All you need to do is ask. And so as we move forward, I thought I'd just kind of share with you a few thoughts as you begin to experience these challenges and help you to move forward. So the first thought is, please make sure that you're talking to your teachers. Please make sure you're communicating with them and asking them questions directly. As I mentioned, we're all in this together, and if we don't know what's going on, if we don't know the challenges that you're experiencing, then we also can't help. So make sure you're staying in touch with your teachers. The second thing is really, it's more of working with each other and helping each other out. You've got some peers that are awesome. You've got some peers that might understand the content or might understand the process in which you need to go about submitting forms and submitting different assignments. So I encourage you to use each other. Use each other to improve and to work through the challenges you're experiencing. And I think the last thing is make sure you're involving your families and those that are around you. Maybe there's a mentor that you have that you feel really close to that you need to talk to. Maybe you haven't seen that mentor because of the distance. But reach out to that person. I know that together we can make this happen. We just need to be able to communicate and be able to open up to let each other know where the challenges are. I appreciate those of you that have been sending out messages to your staff, to our staff, and to show their gratitude and appreciation. And I think that goes a long way as we try to work through this together. So thank you for those of you that have sent stuff to our staff. That was awesome. So as we wrap this up, I just want to say again, I miss you, and I look forward to us all being together again. And keep in mind the quote from Ricky Rogers that says, "Strength doesn't come from the things we can do. It comes from overcoming the things we once thought we couldn't do." Hang in there, guys, and I hope that everything is going well for you, and I look forward to seeing you real soon. Have a great Greyhound day.